If you have magically turned Thursday into Friday powers and you're not abusing them every Thursday, we are not friends until you start abusing them. And then we are best friends. Just so everybody is clear on that. I rested, right? So at this point, if I missed my opportunity to pick a side in that conflict, it's too late. So let me spend some of these. Boy, what could I possibly even yearn for at level 196? Is that what it said? God damn. 196. I lose a working day every week. No concern. That is no concern of mine. Work will continue to fall behind. What you don't know is that I always am able to gain ground. Always. I have that power. I was blessed with the ability of come back from behind is or maybe there's a better way to put that. Oh, smelled me. Oh shit. All right, my turn. Hold on. No fire. And a duck quack from Skid. What up? Fuck your parry. Or your block. Nerd. Oh, a message was appraised. Oh, was it the one that I just put down? Was it the climbing one? No. Okay, well they're still there. Oh, we've got an opportunity here. What does this say? No friend ahead and then visions of summoning. No friend ahead. And then visions of summoning. What the fuck does that mean? People suck so bad at leaving messages. But now that I've actually like tried to use the message system for the first time ever, I think the messaging system is just kind of built different in that way. There's a big enemy up there. You mean down? You see he's pointing down, right? Look. He points down. No friend ahead. And they're pointing at this summon sign. Fuck it, I'm going to leave it for a little bit longer. I know that I need to come back here before I fight the next boss, though, because a lot of that stuff is... Yeah, I don't even really like those types of messages, though, to be honest, because, like, I don't want to be warned for that stuff. I like getting surprised. I want helpful... I want useful... information that I can't glean by playing the game myself, you know what I mean? Like, I would like somebody to just tell me which of those two to choose. Because I don't know. And I don't want to make a choice. But I can figure out where enemies are going to come from. I can figure out how to get to weird places. Those are not the kinds of hints that I typically look for. I look for explanations of the obscure, not stuff that I... Oh, what's up? Yeah, that's fair. Do you find that they get appraised often? Because I feel like that's also the most common type of message, and I tend to skip right past them. I will say the fact that I don't even remember where I left this message at. Flower ahead and butterfly ahead. I also don't know why I wrote this one. This is definitely a turtle joke. And this is the one that I did the other night. I don't know why Flower Ahead has 12 good appraisals. That one doesn't make sense to me. I haven't quite figured that out yet, because I don't remember leaving that message. Or why I thought that one particular flower was so important. Because there are, like, a fucking million flowers in this game. Excuse you. I really want to try reflecting this magic. Okay, we'll try again. Here we go. Oh yeah, that works. Wow, get fucking owned, nerd. Yeah, also, like, the difficulty of, like, trying to help this particular... Oh, too early. Okay, it's fine. I'm learning. Get fucked. Ouch. It takes practice. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, I see what's happening here. I want this magic. God his ass. I want that magic so bad. Yeah, that's why I try to yeah, I don't leave many messages in these games because I think it's a crapshoot of, like, whether or not anybody would deem it helpful, but there was a little man here. And I think a lot of that is just because I truly don't appreciate many of the messages left by other players anyway. Fuck. Oh my god. Surely this time. Got his ass. Yeah, I mean, again, that's why I don't really interface with the message system. And why I wish the message system was used to give, you know, information that I can't already tell for myself. Even if I have to die in order to figure out the thing, I still think that that's easier than trying to figure out if a message is being truthful or not. Yeah, I don't really read messages either. And like I said, this is the very first From Software game where I've even considered leaving messages. And I think the only reason I did is because it's the first one of them that has made sense to me how it works. I swear to God, most of the From Software games employ some sort of, like, actual, like, consumable item in order to be able to leave messages. And that doesn't, like, soapstones. That shit doesn't make sense to me at all. Why would you do that, From Software? I think soapstones are, you need to, like, expend them. Maybe not, maybe Dark Souls 3's white soapstone was reusable. I feel like the early games, they did not let you just, like, spam messages on the ground. And honestly, there might be some other kind of limitation for how many messages you can leave in this game that I wouldn't know because I haven't hit it yet. Wow. This clown had a whole ambush on me and really whiffed twice. Playing like me. Hello! Got him. Oh, wow. Double drop there. He felt like wowing me. I look at Bloodstains when I know there's going to be comedy. I don't look at Bloodstains to see the tragedy of regular gameplay. I look at Bloodstains where I'm like, how the fuck is there a Bloodstain here? What happened to this poor soul here, of all places? That's when the Bloodstains make the most fun, the most sense. What up, boys? Want to come down here and say hi? I'll fight you right here. I love the comedy of like near edge single Bloodstains where it's like, okay, so like 98% of players have no problem being in this spot, but this one person had what is only describable as a bad time. And I find that shit absolutely hilarious. Oh, I guess you could get there from here. I left that message in that other spot. I guess you could just run along the top of the bookshelves and probably see it really easily. Yeah, that's another one too, where like if there's a lone bloodstain, you're like, and there's no enemies, you're like, how did somebody die? And then it looks like they are actually fighting an enemy. They're like, you're like, what did you do to find an enemy here? What are you doing? Stop it. Whatever you're doing is bad. And well, there's a subtle height difference between those two bookshelves, and it ate my jump. Which is fine, because I don't think I went in this room. And I just want to double check that there's nothing in here. Even though I think I went in here last time. Boy, I'll be honest with you guys. I did remember that I was in this like freaky specimen room area. Oh, holy shit. Is that a person? Hey.
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am. Quite unable to move on.
What's the thought? What's up?
After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace,
I did that.
it appears his body has been absconded with.
Oh, fuck
and
you.
Taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Fuck you, Miyazaki.
What could they...
Oh, that's just some ripe, rank garbage dog shit, dude. Come on, man. What do you suppose this is? It's solid? Why did they make it solid? Well, I definitely missed him last time. I did not see that he was buried deep in these bookshelves. So that's a bit of a shock and surprise. I grabbed this item. I did go this way. And maybe I will again just to kind of say I did and cleared it out and stuff. I don't think I... Oh, this is the little... This is the other way to get there if you want. I don't think it matters which way you come from, though. They both lead to the same spot. It's just like a little sneaky way to get here. Wasn't there more? Where was the secret bookshelf at? With the lever. Oh, it was right here. Okay, never mind. The answer is no, there was not more. I'm trying to be very thorough with this place because it seems very twisty and curvy. And like you could easily miss something that maybe they hid away in like this sort of maze of, I guess, bookshelves, but also stone tablets for some reason. It's kind of both, right? Copy this design to your medium house. That would imply that I like this design. Why would I do that? Motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna be dead. Hey, leave me alone. Ouch. Oh, it's out of heals, bro. These fire spells, wait, hold on. These fire spells hurt so much. If the casting animation wasn't so wackadoo, it would be way easier to time the reflect. Jump attack your ass, nerd. There's another one down over here, isn't there? There's an item up there. You fucking clown shoes ass. Red nose looking motherfucker. How dare you? You think I don't got magic of my own? Motherfucker. Holy shit. What's up, Fuzzy? I think we might be doing another lap of this place. I can't believe how bad I am at timing this magic parry. I can fit. Actually... Oh, no, I cannot fit. This is sizest. Miyazaki, this is sizest. I should fit. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna die. At least I get my flasks back. That was insane. What just happened? Bro? Stop. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th? It is. But I'm not... I mean, you can consign yourself to that if you'd like, but... I'm the survivor, so... Ain't no way I'm dying to a date on a calendar. There are many stupid things that may kill me at some point, but that is not one of them. Fuck. He really said, they really said, let's put his shit in the spot where he fell infinitely and died. That'll get him good. Fuck you. Can I even get this? Nice. Hello. This guy up here is so fun. Because his shit just doesn't quite reach. In a lot of spots that he'll shoot it from. But he doesn't move. He just spams away. Still got it. Fuck your stupid spellcasting animation. Oh, okay. I am so trash at this. I don't even know what happened that first one there. Alright. Yeah! Really? What up, boys? Yeah, this kind of message I don't understand. I don't understand how they wrote 2 lines. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Well, but even that... Is it the messages that have more than one set of stars? Right, okay, so I get how you do you don't have the right, oh, you don't have the right. But how do they get another line? Oh. You just push Y more. You just push the Y button more. There's therefore and then and by the way. Oh, man. Alright, well. I think I'm done with the message system now. I think I'm good. I think we got it sorted. We're going to call that the final lesson to be learned. Hello. Skinny Dagger Man. Fuck. Damn it. God damn it. All right. I couldn't block in time. I really hate the way the flame does that on that particular spell. That particular fireball spell, I think, is bad. And I want it. Because I bet it does piss poor damage when the player has it. But I still want it. Just to be embarrassed by it. Actually, did I get it? Oh, okay. Did I get it last time? I have a problem. Hey, can you stop? There's another one in front of me. Excuse you. What is he? Got him. Ouch. Hey. Stop. Oh, they didn't kill him this time. Wow. Another one here this time? Where the fuck did you come from? Alright, this guy gets to live. I've decided. He's impervious to damage, and therefore he gets to live. I wonder how that Fire Knight gear stacks up to the stuff I usually wear. Pretty bad, but it makes me light as fuck. Enhancing incantations of Mesmer's Flame. What if I became a divine bird? Wear the bird hat. I thought he did drop a headpiece. Did he not? I thought it was next to the armor? That is a sentence that doesn't make sense. I wish to become Birdman. Maybe it's in my... No. It is not. Damn. Maybe he did only drop the armor. Alright, I guess I don't get to become his bird. I gotta find something else fun to wear. Did I try this Solitude set on? Or was I too annoyed at the fight to put on the gear? Yeah, it's heavy though. I mean, the cape looks really cool. Actually, this set does look pretty cool. But I'm so thick. I'm too thick. I'm maximum thick. And I already have equip load and equip load. Like I'm... There isn't even that much more that I can do to raise my equip load. What if we kept the... Can you change how this is sorted? You can. Sort it by weight. What does Radon's cape look like? Oh, super cool. I have all of Radon's gear, but I don't like his helmet. It's too silly. No. Yeah. Yeah, you got me. You got me real good. I wish I had pants that I liked. Wow. I don't get shoes with this shit? Bro. Wow, this actually changes your posture. This item is so bulky, it changes your posture. So is that one. All the big ones change your posture, that's neat. I was using this armor for a while. I really like the cape on this one. Maybe I'll go back to it. This is kind of a look. Oh, I'm at medium load right now too. Wow. Hold on. Let me put that away and put that away. So I can really see the gloves. These are kind of cool. Those look like oven mitts. That's just the tree sentinel gear again. The veteran's gloves are kind of neat. Beast champion gauntlets. Scaled gauntlets. Crucible. Royal Knight. The Drake Knight gauntlets are cool. Whoa, they're two different ones. Those look kind of cool. Again, there's two different. There's the one. There's like the wrap style, and then the chain style, which is kind of neat. I kind of like those. I'm gonna stick with those. I gotta find a good hat though. I like this blue one with less, like the bulkiness of the shoulders means I gotta find something a little bigger, I think, in order to compensate. So otherwise my head looks so fucking small. Okay, it's a start. No. We're going in the wrong direction. This one's kind of cool. It has a little dragon on the head, though. No. of these managed to make my head look even smaller somehow. Which is, in a weird way, kind of impressive. Oh. I've never equipped these before. That's freaky. I mean, it's unique. Whoa, this one moves. That's pretty wild. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, most of these suck. I know I've used this Veteran's Helm before, but we're going back to it because so much of that was ass. There we go. Got it. Fair enough. I was gonna make a joke about, now that I don't have that big animal head on me, being able to actually see to... Oh. Actually see to be able to parry those spells, and then I missed 3 in a row, so... Theory busted. God. Every time I decide I don't want to play the flame game with these guys, they get hyper aggressive as I run in. Yeah, there is a weird light on the other side of that wall. Tried to kill me. Oh. I could get over there. Do we need to? I guess we kind of do, or we go on the feet. mean, we'll probably go on the feet anyway, but... A dueling shield. Bridge. Not a single rump message on this thing, huh? Not a single one. Dark Souls players exercise restraint. The final chapter. The beginning, middle, and final chapter. Looks like Marika, right? But not, because it's an omen. Oh, this is some horse shit. Is this solid or not? My feet are kind of clipping through it. I don't think it's solid. Are we supposed to run and jump? From where? Alright, we'll take that. Hello? Fragment. Storehouse. Cross message. Cardboard's coalesce. I abandoned here my arm dextral. There be birds up ahead. Okay, we kind of got to a nice strong checkpoint here, so I think I'm going to force myself to go back and make a decision even though I don't want to. That way I can just teleport back up here and we can continue. Because it looks like, other than the fact that there is an item over there, but that would be above the area where I got on the feet. Which we probably get to. It looks like it's the same sort of layout as this room that we're at. So we probably get there from going outside. Yeah, let's go back to that spot. I'm gonna make a choice. Oh, I'm gonna spend my guys, my stuff. $97. Excuse me. Yeah, you got me good there. And again. Fair enough. Yeah, the signs are still there. No messages. I hate this. So the story of these two characters is basically this guy is here for vengeance. This guy is here for vengeance. He wants to kill Mesmer because Mesmer wronged his people. And Leda wants to stop him because she feels like he's forsaken his oath to Mikola. And thereby he should be punished for that, I guess. So that's why she's an invader of his world, because she's trying to stop him. And that's why I'm being called to support him, to assist. Well, they're both to assist, but I don't really know about Mikola, you guys. I just don't think Mikola's gonna be a homie. They can call him kindly all they want, but they thought Queen Marika was pretty cool too, and she turns out she sucks. So I just don't know. I just don't know. Because, like, I kind of agree with stomping Mesmer, because obviously he's fucked some shit up, so I'm, like, on his side. But I get where she's coming from. But she thinks he's a betrayer to Mikola. I don't know if that's true. Not, yeah. Is she the one who brought me here? Seeing that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the Erdtree, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from this warehouse. Perhaps there is another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. I don't know. Leda leaves me cute notes, so I guess I'm gonna help her. That's how I'm gonna decide. Sorry, random unnamed horn scent, but you don't leave me cute notes.
Worthy horn, I will dispose of you before your thirst for revenge beckons our undoing. I can no longer trust your word.
In the end, I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, I am certain, will always show itself. Given time, interfere not with my business. Zealot.
What a surprise that you should join me. Now go and make yourself useful.
Well, I'm kind of honest. She's kicking his ass. I don't even know if she needs my help. Oh, she just dodged that shit, huh? Oh, she didn't dodge that one.
You have bested me.
Oh, damn.
Only.
Oh, I think it's you or me now, bud. Sorry. I kind of see your point. Unfortunately, I think you're probably just going to get owned. Well, not if I do that. Do the magic again, I dare you. Come on, bud, do it again. That rush attack is really interesting. Come on, do it.
Your mongrel blood shows through at last. I was a fool to expect more of you.
Kinda
Small
sad.
wonder Mikola employed his spells.
I regret. It's too bad you can't see both sides of this, and you have to pick one.
Apologies. Oh. Wife. And child.
Damn. Was even really the point here? You're sort of picking a side. Like I explained the character's motivations, the Horn Scent was here to get revenge on Mesmer because of what he did to the people, the horned people. But he had been compelled into service by Mikola's spell, and when the spell broke, that's when he was like, I think I'm just gonna fuck off and go do this other thing. But Letta saw that as a betrayal of Mikola because she is, as he correctly put it, a zealot. Religious to a fault, or faithful to a fault. Won't say religious, but faithful to a fault. So she decided that she would track him down and stop him from doing that because it, I guess, maybe isn't what Mikola would want somehow or something. So, ooh, got another one with the automation. Let's go. And so, no, I picked her side. I picked the red summon sign, which was her summon sign, because she was invading his world. I picked her side. And then I watched them fight. She lost, and I finished him. Yeah. I mean, in some ways, she is a guide for me in this place that I don't understand, right? In some ways, she's like one of the few NPCs that I have that acts as like... And she was red, which means she's evil. Red just means she was the invader. She was the aggressor. But yeah, the problem is the game doesn't really give you much time to get to know either of the characters or their like motivations or personalities. I talked to each of them 2 times. Then that was kind of it. But Letta is of the force of people trying to find Mikola, which is what I'm here to do. Might have had to kill either. No. You can't, like, it is mimicking the way online play works. So no. If I had attacked that, or you couldn't just find them, they don't move. They were in the same spot. They said one set of dialogue prior to the spell being broken and another set of dialogue after the spell was broken. That's it. They didn't do anything else. It's not that I couldn't find them. They were in one spot until they both moved. And the horn scent came straight here after the spell was broken. Letta showed up in one other place as she was chasing him. That's it. I'm almost certain I found all the dialogue for them. NPCs in this game don't get fleshed out. They don't get significant, interesting stories. That's kind of the point. It's always been the point. But no, I wouldn't have had to kill either one of them no matter what I did. If I would have intervened prior to her dying to him in the duel, then that we would have just left. And she's not dead either. She will be fine. Her invasion was successful even though she expired because I was there to help her. And had I joined his side instead, even if he would have died to her, if I would have survived for the fight, then it would have counted as a win for him and he wouldn't have actually died. That's just how the mechanics work. Yeah, he's like one of the most boring characters in the game. So anyway, the point is that what does boring have to do with going up a mountain with no legs? I said that in spite of what sounds like an interesting thing that he did, he is in fact boring. That's what it has to do with it. I don't think I need to make it any more clear. I said, yes, but he is a one-note, boring character that barely directly addresses the player. All these NPCs are boring? That's not true. Some NPCs are given much greater treatment in this video game than others. NPCs that get, like, actual full-ass quest lines fare much better than some of the ones that are introduced to you only to die off screen like moments later. and then you find their body or something like that. Like, there are NPCs that get that treatment in this game. You meet them, talk to them, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go here and do this. And then you go to where they say they're going to be, and you find their dead body. And that's the end of that NPC. There are some NPCs like that. There are also some NPCs that have long and Ronnie in particular, but there are a couple of other NPCs. There's what the hell is his name? The all-knowing guy. What's his name? I have his items. Hold on. Where's his stupid shit? Sword. Nope, that's not sword. Sword. Item type? That should do the trick. Gideon. I remembered it. Gideon the all-knowing. There he is. This dipshit. Didn't get there fast enough? No? No? Literally, I think there are 4 instances of a character whose death is scripted and there is nothing you can do, and by the time you arrive, it's already done. Whatever was going to happen, happens, and it's over. And there's nothing you can do to change it. You cannot save any NPC that is destined to die in this game. In basically every From Software game. If an NPC can die, they are almost certainly going to die. There are very rare exceptions to that where you can make a choice at some point that saves an NPC. Most of those choices, however, require killing an NPC that is going to kill the other NPC. Which is not something that you are likely to do. Like, an example would be, I think in Dark Souls 1, you can kill the NPC who kills the Firekeeper before they do that. But if you don't, that Firekeeper is dead. There is no way to save them if you do not kill the one NPC who kills her prior to him doing it. And there is no way to know when that is going to happen because he does not express that is his intention in any way, shape, or form. You just have to know by having played through the game once and finding the dead Firekeeper that somebody killed her and figure out who it was and then kill him ahead of time a second time. That's how these games work. So... but there are plenty of examples of NPCs in this game. I will give 2 outside of Ronnie that I think are actually interesting characters. One of them is the Sister of Melania that you do a really long series of quests with. She's suffering from scarlet rot. You save her with a golden needle, and then you can follow her story as she gets closer and closer to the Erdtree, trying to reunite with Melania before ultimately she dies, and you cannot stop her from doing that. She just dies. And then the other character that I think is actually interesting, and her story adds some interesting little bits to the game, is Gideon's adoptive daughter, who you first meet in the castle, the Windy Castle. What the fuck is that place called? Where's it at? This one? There. Stormvale. Stormvale Castle. There's an NPC that you can meet and summon to help you fight Godric in Stormvale Castle. She gets alluded to prior to you getting there by Gideon, and then if you find her summon sign and summon her and help, or even if you don't summon her, if you beat Gideon, she shows up in a couple of other places. If you do her little side quest, she gives you a hawk spirit ash that I have. Where is it? Where is the hawk? Which I did level up a little bit. He's somewhere. There he is. Stormhawk Dean. Faithfully rendered lifelong service to the old king of Stormvale long ago. And you can do a little bit of her side quest, and she actually crosses paths, and you can choose. You can choose whether or not you save her. I saved her by not giving her a potion that would have turned her into a puppet from the evil sorcerer.
Stormhawk Dean's nuts.
Nice, nice. This one. Nope, not that one. Where is it? I still have it in my inventory because I never used it. I think I still have it. No, it should be somewhere in here. Maybe I did use it for something. I don't remember entirely, but the fact of the matter is some NPCs have interesting storylines that are engaging, and you get to learn more about them, and they do stuff. And some NPCs exist to convey a very basic point and then die either on or off screen. Those NPCs I don't find particularly interesting. The latter ones. And unfortunately, whatever his name is, the dude who just wanted to kill the dragon, he has one character trait and dies off screen. So, sorry. Patches is more of a meme than a character. I would not describe Patches as a character. You never get to actually understand anything about him. He just does shit that is mean for the sake of doing it, because he's not a good guy. And I find that to be a fairly boring character as well. Nope. What the fuck was that? Okay, I win. I win and you lose. Ha 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 ha. Did you let him die or did you kill him? I let him die. I mean, let him die. I didn't want him to die. I was trying to figure out if there was anything I could do to help him, but as we have previously stated, wow, really cool. As we have previously stated, sometimes it doesn't matter what you want for a character. They are just going to die. Come on. Come on. That's such horseshit. Oh. Bro. Okay. I kind of want that shout move that he's doing. Seems like it could be a good... You think he's winning? But he's a corpse on the ground. So, I don't think that's true. I'm practicing. I'm beating him and winning. Because I'm getting practice. He doesn't get to get shit. That marker doesn't even look like it is where I want it to be, does it? Oh, no, I see the spot that I'm looking at. It's even further down. Fuck, I think I'm wrong. God damn it. So yeah, anyway, my whole point with saying that he's a boring character is just that he doesn't actually do a goddamn thing. He doesn't tell you anything interesting, anything that we didn't already figure out and know. And you can build up whatever mythos you want in his head, but he doesn't even make it all the way up the mountain. You summon him up there. He doesn't crawl anywhere. He teleports to one spot and then dies there. And you use his finger summon to actually get him up the mountain. What up, boys? Secret right scroll. Seek old conjure. Scroll made of white tree bark. Few can decipher the scroll, which describes the secret rite of the divine gateway said to be found at the tower enshrouded by shadow. A lord will usher in a god's return, and the lord's soul will require a vessel. Oh, that hurt. Oh, shit. Someone is trying to bring back the dead? No. That's not really what I got from it. Stop. Fucker. They can send them straight out like that. Could this be a dog? No. It said the Lord's soul will need a vessel. I don't think you were. It says a Lord will usher in a God's return, and the Lord's soul will require a vessel. How is the Lord ushering if they're dead?
Let me see. Fickle, fidgety little letters. I should wipe you clean off the page. Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow. By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Now do it, old ass man. Hey. How are you attacking me? Calculus? Why is she attacking me? Why not attack? Because she was talking. When does that stop them? When was there a character who, without a fog wall, spoke was actually an antagonist from the drop. Go ahead, name one time. I'll wait. Name a single time where a character, an NPC, has spoken without a fog wall, and they were actually an antagonist, and you were intended to deal with them immediately. Invade dudes. Okay, you found the other exception that I should have clarified when I said it. Yes, a red invader, which this is obviously not, would also qualify. Also, she said her name was Freya in the third person, which is a fucking character I know. Why would I attack a character that I know? I don't remember where she is. I have not seen her in a while. I look at the map to find NPCs. I don't have all their locations memorized. Wow, you are really chasing me. Holy shit. I can't open my map while I'm in combat, so I'm hoping she resets. Calm down, Freya. Yeah, like, she's talking to herself and says her name in the third person. She's not talking to Freya. She is Freya. She is trying to calm herself by saying that because she's frustrated. She's not on the map anywhere, actually. I don't know where she is. I think she was at this spot before. Oh. I forget how much those things seek you. Surprise, dickhead.
jumble.
Oh, she was upstairs. She's right there. I heard her through the ceiling. It sounded like she was in the room with me. It definitely sounded like she was in the fucking room. Like it was so close to me. I cannot believe it was upstairs. Alright, all these motherfuckers are gonna die then. If she's just chilling upstairs, we'll go say hi to her. What a fucking absolutely insane thing. That's crazy. I cannot believe that.
Jumbo.
Do you hear that? Do you hear how it totally sounds like she's in this room? Where did that other Flame Knight go? So what is this? Oh, it's a crafting material found by hunting horned beasts in ancient ruins of Rao. Suffused with spirituality.
Jumbo.
Like, now that I know that it's upstairs, I can hear the direction in it. But when I was just walking in the room and looking, it sounded like she was in that fucking room. That's crazy. Also, why does her dialogue trigger when you're downstairs? Also, I am quite perplexed as to where that other Flame Knight went. Actually, there was two of them. Oh! Found. And this might actually be the same one that attacked me a bunch. Because I think that what those yellow spells that those guys were casting were heals. You are not Freya. Be gone. This kind of looks like Torrent, even though it's like obviously, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe this is the kind of horse that Torrent is. The horns on its back are strange, and it has like a camel hump almost. But this could be what Torrent is. Whatever you would call this kind of creature. I think the game just sort of simplifies it down to, oh, it's a horse, obviously. It's got 4 legs and has a saddle, but I think it's a little bit more complicated than that.
By my lord.
By my lord. By my lord. Hello.
Oh. Hello.
You
I'm afraid
confused
I'm
the
busy.
fuck out of me.
Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy. True.
Oh.
I'm afraid truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Well, he's just downstairs. Like, I just talked to him like 20 minutes ago. That's probably longer than that. I'll go have a chat with him if you want. Let's see if she does anything.
I'm afraid truly.
Alright. Well, let's go talk to him. And I'm just gonna... We're on the 7th floor. Just gonna teleport. Might as well. He was... kind of this way-ishly. I deserved to get hit on that second one. I knew that path I went was safe. I've been through it before.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains?
Oh!
The implications are rather unnerving.
Oh. Right. I see.
What could they possibly implicate?
Can I do both? I'm gonna do the Freya
Freya,
one
by
first.
the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. But no one is without their shortcomings. She has a hard road ahead. Perhaps our concerns are but
Oops.
two sides of the same coin.
What'd you say?
It does make one think. Perhaps our concerns are but two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Well, what's this? Yes. Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tenta Mikola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better. Righteous tarnished. You have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed. but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid truly.
But I talked to him. Is he still there?
Righteous, could you please give this to Freya?
There we go.
Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Freya possesses a youth I no longer have. This knowledge will surely stoke the flames of valor within her. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now. Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help. Perhaps this is the
I'm gonna glance at that letter first. Fold it over so the contents cannot be read. But I am a Giga Snoop game. How dare you?
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. From Sir Ansbach to me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the great lion. Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
I'm not gonna tell him all that.
All that remains is the fight, for our kind Mikola. All that remains...
You would tell him all that shit. That's a lot of words. Back down. Don't do it, old man.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help. I should have expected as much from Freya. Some things simply never occur to her. Paralyzing fear. True despair. That's Freya through and through. That's Freya.
And she's not up there anymore. And he's not down there anymore. Alright. See, these are NPCs I can get behind. They have a relationship to one another. They drop interesting information that I didn't already know. We have a little quest with them. We get to understand what their motivations are. We understand their histories. Them some characters. Now, do I think both of them are actually probably going to die? Yeah, unfortunately, I do think both of them are going to die. But there are not many NPCs that make it through a From Software game. It just happens. They have the George R.R. Martin problem going on, unfortunately. They have his illness. Well, hello. Yes, George R. R. Martin is the author of A Song of Ice and Fire. That is correct. You're welcome, Chayla. I did that for you. It's a suspicious little ledge to be there for there not to be anything. Yeah, to be clear, I've never read the books. I don't think he's a good author. He certainly wrote something that a lot of people like, but I think that he's kind of a self-important asshat. So, and I never read him. I don't know what the of those is. I don't know what I don't know what specific I don't know what you're referring to. The little ledge that had nothing? I don't think it's there to troll the player, no. As much as people complain about the way that From Software makes games hard, by and large, I would not consider very much of their design philosophy to be trolling the player. It might feel that way sometimes, but most of why they do what they do doesn't ever stem from the perspective of attempting to, like, do something like literal trolling. Where the fuck do you go to get that item that I saw in the distance? I think it's right there. Oh, there's a site of grace across the way. See that? Can I get to that somehow? Do you go up this place even higher? I thought this might just be a boss right here. Oh, I mean, it definitely is. I assume this is where Mesmer is now that I'm here. Can't see shit. Oh. We were fallen ledge boys. See, I came over here and looked down. I didn't see anything. But we got a sticky little ledge here. Impenetrable thorns. Thorn magic of all things. That's depressing. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Okay. We're having fun. All right. I don't know if I can actually reflect that one, even though it looks like magic. Seems like the best I can do is just block it. Guy is a special kind of dickhead. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Talking about Peter Dinklage. Wait, if that one's dead... So there were two up here. So the one that I fought and weakened... did die in some other fashion. That's crazy. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Of all the hitboxes to be janky in this game, that one is the one that just surprised me the most. It looks like there's an elevator right there. Can you pull the lever again? No. So one and done, even though the position of it reset, which is not common for one and dones. Alright, well, maybe I've over-considered this scenario. There's obviously quite a bit more to this central spot than what I can get to at this exact moment in time. I don't really know how going up this is going to get me away back over to find that stuff. But I guess I have to try? Maybe there's another lever in here? Yeah, I see the grace, but what good does that do me? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. That's too tall, I think. Yeah, that's too tall. Is there a way to get up on these bookshelves? Because you could make that jump right there. Running jumps do get you like a tiny bit more height, but they're sort of weird to be precise with. Yeah, I don't think you can get up there. Can you squeeze through this spot? I don't think so. Can get up to there though, somehow. Possibly using stuff I already broke. Even if I could get to this beam though, what would I do? It's nothing, I think. I'm not sure why that person pointed out the grace. Is there a way, can I break these? There's a message over there, so you can get over there. Is there a... I don't know, let's kill this thing and go through the door. Oh my god. Hold on, we got a badass on our hands. Try to get more than one there. Fuck, I don't even know if I can... Jesus Christ, dude. Wow. You get that Flame Spear Ash of War? That actually might be a good Ash of War. I looked at my fucking... I looked at my runes. Now I don't want to go through the door. I'm gonna do it. It'll be fine. Okay. That is not at all what I was expecting on the inside of that door. Okay. Okay. Not at 3. I think I'm at 2 and 2. Oh, wait, I'm 4,000 short. Enhances Fire Knight skills. There it is.
Mongrel intruder.
Stinky Breath Man.
That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of life? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
They really said, you know, we missed our chance to do a sexy snake man with Rykard, so let's try again. Okay. Grab. Swipe, stab, follow up. Lots of fire. Another stab after. A lot of charge moves.
Grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I said they tried. I wasn't evaluating. Which is pretty okay. That's fine. This is definitely a dodge through type of fight. Stay close and dodge past it. Because you do not want to be in front of these stabs. They hit so far back. Damn, I tried to hold there.
Death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Just whiffed that shit while I was healing. He tried too hard to read my movement and he missed. Jesus Christ, the tracking! Are you kidding me?
In the embrace of Messmer's
God
flame.
fucking damn it. Every single boss nowadays sucks, man. It's actually a slower descent than you would expect. Which I can survive if I am full health and only if I am full health. And then it doesn't matter because he's going to follow it up with another combo before he can do anything. Fucking push roll 2 times and you never get 2 rolls, I swear to God.
The grace of gold.
Looks like he might poise break.
In the embrace.
He's not really wearing much armor. You can see the stagger when you hit him with heavies. Every humanoid boss in the entire game, base or DLC, has a command grab. That doesn't really mean anything. That's a fucked up attack at the end. That is also a fucked up attack he had not used yet.
In the embrace of
Jesus Christ, man. want to be in a totally different place. I don't give a shit about this guy. I don't want to fight him. I didn't come here for him. I came here looking for something completely different. And his whole stupid-ass castle was a giant bait. I just want the fucking map. And instead, I gotta deal with this fucking clown shoes ass wearing motherfucker. Let him fucking twirl around. They're trying to get a hit in on their eye.
Stripped of the grace of God, shall all be dead.
Alright,
In the
well,
embrace of
they still don't know how to
Messmer's
design a
fate.
fight so that it's fun, so... Tell it's time to end this whole man's career. I just want the map. Alright.
Stripped of the
Jesus
grace of God,
Christ.
shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I think he took 2 spears to the back and just said... That's the thing, though. This isn't suffering. It's just kind of annoying and bad. I don't really care that, like, I die. And if you were playing one of these games, you should not care if you die. They should make the game fun. Unfortunately, I don't think they know how to do that anymore. That's one of my biggest problems with the way Elden Ring actually plays. Is I don't actually think they remember what makes their game design style fun. God fucking damn it, are you kidding me? I don't even know how that did damage to me.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Lutel is also getting absolutely his shit kicked in. Come on! God, if only I could fucking get a second roll when I push the roll button 2 times in a row. The game will buffer 7 attacks into one another, but I can't get 2 goddamn rolls. Why? Why is there so much? I wonder how good actually blocking is. Jesus Christ! It's just fucking unrelenting. I'll try blocking for a bit and see what that gets me. So much damage. side there because the way the camera spun. Wow, that did so much damage through the block.
Stripped of the grace of God, channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oga stuck around a lot longer though, so we'll try that. Fuck you. Backwards that time. It was delayed, but Jesus Christ, that fire does a lot through my shield. Smelled it coming from behind him and switched that though. I didn't get a chance to attack. He did it again. That's so fucking annoying. You have to roll that charge after the multi-hit early. Otherwise, you're going to get caught in that follow-up that he does like every time. Fucking 180 asshole. Nah, that's the one that you actually have to dodge. 50% is his phase, which I expected, to be honest, with how aggressive he is in phase 1. There are very few 0% HP phase 2s.
A lord devoid of light. No, mother. Forgive me. soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
Okay, he's God damn you.
Embrace
Half the time that
William
swirly
outside.
shit does not hit you if you're moving. That time it just happened to hit me so many times that I couldn't react to the follow-up hit. I would give anything for consistent double rolling. I truly would.
Jesus the grace of God shall all
Fucking love the camera angle too,
in the
man.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
I have some pretty high, like this Manor Tower shield, Cross Tree Tower shield, Dragon Tower shield are all quite high fire negation. I'm not gonna swap just yet. Because I do like that. Oh, I do like that the Erdtree Great Shield can eat his fire spells when he does them. But I think that functionality is kind of limited in its use case. The fire hits are something else, man. Is the same old fucking shit that they always make. I don't even notice it. fire. Oh my god, I couldn't roll. I literally couldn't fucking roll. I was still in that drink animation for so long. Oh my god. Fuck. He actually did stack. Yeah, that's just a million hit fucking combo again. That's awesome. When am I going to get a roll on that again, game?
Of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
lance
the grace
user in
of gold
Naruto.
channel
I don't know anything about
in the
Naruto,
embrace
but I don't
of
think anybody
Mesmer's
uses lances
flame.
because they're ninjas. It's not a lance is not a ninja weapon, so I'm not sure what you mean. If Naruto is your only connection to Snake in Japanese mythology, I'm sorry, it's not just a Naruto thing.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Hell away from that shit. Oh my god. Why did that hit me? Got his ass. Fuck you, dude. See you later.
Narka. A curse upon thee.
Get his ass, Olga. Mesmer's kindling. Interesting. Did I cheat on Lutel? Yeah, Lutel was getting his ass whipped Lutel was standing in melee and eating fire for days. Olga camped at the door, and while I think Olga missed like 50% of the shots that she took from there, I still think she did better than Lutel would have. More damage. That's it though, huh? Messmer's Dark Chamber. Oh, look at that. So it wants me to go to Rao next. Which I might consider doing. Or I might go to the church district entrance and see if I can figure out how to get to here. I just said I don't think there's... I would highly suspect that there is literally zero inspiration from Naruto on that boss. That's all I said. Burns the ceiling tree. Kindling that burned inside Mesmer the Impaler, a dark thing eaten away at by a wicked serpent, burns the ceiling tree said to be found at the old Rao ruins. Oh. Mesmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. How much of Orochimaru fights is he? I've literally never watched Naruto. But I highly doubt that they're aping a 20-year-old anime for this boss. I think George has watched Naruto. Yeah. Fucking unlikely. The only thing George R. R. Martin has done lately is watch his ass get so old he can't finish a book. I'm pretty sure he watches paint dry rather than write. I bet he goes outside and watches grass grow instead of write that fucking book. He doesn't know what Naruto is. And snakes are fucking books. Yeah, fair point. Snakes, long snakes like this are like as ancient as most Japanese cultural things. So they don't need to pull from fucking Naruto to come up with a snake boss. Every single Japanese action RPG developer puts a snake boss in their video game. Okay, so a malevolent snake writhed within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin and a hatred that would not be confined. Wow. Okay. That is intense. That explains a lot of things that we have been hearing about Mesmer. And honestly, right up until... What is that even supposed to mean? Which part? Which part are you referring to? Explain. It's there's kind of a lot there. There's a lot to take in. But up until we actually got in the castle, I was under the impression that Mesmer was some sort of like general figure of like an army, which I mean he is, except it wasn't clear that there was any relation to Marika until super recently. So the way they write is like 99% inferring and 1% actual information. That's not true. The only thing that's inferred in this remembrance is whatever the original sin is. Everything else is quite literal. And we already got hints that this is what had occurred from, I want to say, some NPC dialogue. Divinity twice even. No, I believe it's the destruction of the Skadu tree. If you want me to guess, I think it's whatever damage was done to the Skadu tree without much information at this point in time that I can coherently put together with my own brain. My guess is that the original sin is that the Skadu tree seems like it may have been what was worshipped by the Horned people prior to Marika and the Empyrean's arrival. You don't even know what the Scatabush tree is? It's literally the fucking giant. It's this right here. It's this big-ass tree that looks like it's bleeding. And withered and ruined. It's this big fucking tree that's in, like, every visible open-world screenshot of this video game. Do you also not know what the Erdtree is? You know, this big-ass, golden-ass tree on this map? Didn't we set this shit on fire? No, this was the Erdtree. This is the Skadu tree. Also fuzzy, I didn't ask. Didn't know it was a second tree? How would it not be a second tree? We're in a realm of shadow that is not this place. It has an entirely different map and is referred to by an entirely different name. No. No, that's silly as hell. I think you're afraid to take things at face value sometimes with these games, which you definitely have to do. You definitely have to sometimes just be like, oh, that just is what it is. Like, Crumbling Farm Missoula is just a ruined city floating in the sky. You just kind of have to take that for what it is. And not think about it too much. You know? I mean, it is also magic bullshit. Yeah, it is bullshit magic, yes. You're not wrong. It is bullshit magic. That is true. I'm remembering that I actually never went here. In this exact moment, for some reason. I think this is where you go to do Marika's seal that I never did. And I actually should go do at some point. But yeah, like, again, you didn't even answer my question. What about this is confusing to you? What about the couple of paragraphs at the bottom? The stuff at the top is just the mechanical. Don't worry about any of that stuff. What about the 3 sentences at the bottom is so abundantly confusing? It's 3 sentences. IDK. So the answer is nothing, and you were talking out your ass and not listening or attempting to process with your brain. And you just spoke before you thought and have nothing to add to the conversation at this point. Understood. What was he mad about? The snake that was... the snake is the source of the hatred. A malevolent snake. A hatred that would not be confined. Where did the snake come from? This is one of the few overarching points that the game has explained in a myriad number of ways, and I recapped for you like 2 or 3 play sessions ago. We were talking about the Empyreans and the fact that each one of Marika's children were born with a defect. Melania was born with rot inside of her. We don't know what's wrong with Mikola, kind of, yet. We sort of know what his, like, what a presenting symptom of whatever is wrong with him is, which is that he doesn't age. But that we don't actually, I don't recall, and I don't think we know what's wrong with him, which is what this DLC is exploring. If you remember this conversation that we had when we were talking about why this is about Mikola, is because each one of Marika's children, although we did not know about Messmer's existence, each one of Marika's children was born with some ailment that caused them to be fucked up. What was his name? Was it Godric? It was Godwyn? Godwyn had the what did he have? It's the death. What do they call it? Oh man, my brain, I'm totally blanking on it. When Godwyn was pseudo killed by his, where did it go? Where are my key items? Key items. This curse mark of death. Curse mark carved in the discarded flesh of Ranni the Witch. This curse mark was carved at the moment of death of the first demigod. The moment of death of the first demigod was Godwyn. However, 2 demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into 2 half-wheels. Ranni was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. So Godwyn was killed, but only his soul died. His flesh lived on, and from it is where we get all of the ones who, where's my thingy? Yeah. Deathroot. Can I find something that references it? Maybe not. Anyway, the point is, Messmer is another fucked up child of Marika, and he was apparently born with snake inside of him. Real bummer town for him. Real unfortunate. And as the thing states, Marika tried to seal it inside of him with grace. The eye that he smashes in the cutscene, that is, she took his eye out and put a fake eye in, which was binding the serpent inside of him. So when he pops it out and squishes it, then that's him sort of releasing this seal on him. What did the other items say? This one? Kindling the burning sign must be the impaler, a dark thing eaten away at by a wicked serpent. Burns a sealing tree said to be found in the old Rao ruins. Mesmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. She was sleeping with herself. All of Marika's children were born from her and her alone. That might not be technically true, because Radagon had kids too. So, technically, if you want to get really pedantic about it, you would say something like, Marika birthed a number of Empyrean children by herself, then took on the form of Radagon, married into the Carian royal family, and had more children as Radagon before Radagon / Marika tried to break the Elden Ring, and that didn't go so good. Kind of. I'm not very good at the lore either of these games, to be clear. I find it interesting, but I don't follow it nearly as well as I like. I would say I find reading about and listening to other people talk about the lore more interesting than trying to remember it all and explain it to somebody myself. So any inaccuracies presented by my half-assed, scatterbrained retelling of the little bits of pieces that I remember from watching Vati Vidya's coverage and my own playthrough should be taken with a grain of salt. And if you're actually genuinely curious about what the narrative of the game is, I would recommend you source a number of different locations in order to figure out what the fuck is going on in this video game. Because it's pretty complicated. Well, it's presented in a complicated way, even though functionally it's not that complicated. Oh, that is a thing over there. Look at that. Huh, interesting. The ground is like a few polygons. So yeah, and also it's not her bloodline that has a defect in it. This game has a concept of like outer beings that make their presence known through their through interactions from afar with people. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, things like the idea that there is like a moon god and stuff like that is somewhat well explored in this game. The very final boss of the base game is the Elden Beast, right? Which is here. I have its remembrance still because I hoard all of this stuff. Here we go. Elden Remembrance. The vassal beast of the greater will and living incarnation of the concept of order. So the greater will is like an old god or an outer god, like a thing that's beyond us. And so my recollection, actually, we can actually just look through the remembrances of right card. Where are the ones that are important? Yep, I just got a bag full of old bosses. I've used a few of them, so this is not all of them. Wishing to raise Mikola to full godhood, Mohg wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch. So this is the whole Empyrean, the idea of their whole bloodline thing and their like demigodness. An Empyrean is not actually a full god. An Empyrean is a demigod, and they can ascend to godhood through a number of mechanisms. One of them is the part of them that's inside them that is given to them by these sort of greater will, outer god type things. They can sort of become yeah. Yeah, but in this fiction, the idea of a consort, as we have discovered, that scroll that we found and gave to Ansbach tonight, the significance of what it was talking about is that Mohg, in order to be a consort, would basically vacate his body in order for Mikola to take it. And that would be the... Yeah, so wish to become his consort to raise him to full godhood. That being one of the ways that Mohg sought to do that, but ultimately any consorting that Mohg would have been able to do would have been a sacrifice of some shape in order for Mikola to attain full god. Like you have to give something in order to attain that, right? So it would have resulted in Mohg's demise, which is why now there's an alternative path where, since we killed him, but his body has been retrieved, he's still going down that path of trying to raise Mikola to full godhood through a different means. Well, I mean, again, I will reiterate, we talked about it already tonight. He literally cast a Shadow Realm wide charm spell. Like, he had all of the NPCs that we met up to that certain point when the enchantment was broken. He had an enchantment operating on everybody that we met, and everybody was talking about him and how they wanted to serve him. Yeah, like, right, but you were right, but we already knew that. We already knew that, and I had explained it. This is not a great feat that you've accomplished. We've talked about it already. But this, oh, here you go. This is the bit. This is the bit that I should have actually gone and found. Mikola and Melania are both the children of a single god, Marika. As such, they are both Empyreans, but suffered afflictions from birth. One was cursed with eternal childhood, and the other harbored rot within. That is the bit that I've been looking for. It's on Marika's remembrance, or Melania's remembrance. So, there you go. That is what we're drawing from the both children of a single god, Marika, and then they are demigods because of that, Empyreans, but they both are suffering an affliction. And we actually know from some other little pieces and hints. We also know from some other little pieces and hints that the rot that Melania suffered from. You see how it's remembrance of Melania, goddess of rot? The rot that she was suffering from is actually from one of the greater wills. Like that came from beyond. Her affliction that she was born with is from. And so this is like a curse that this greater will wants to spread across our world, more or less. Yes, one of the Cthulhu monsters gave her the bad touch, exactly, yes. This is another one that's really interesting. The Dragon Lord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time, is said to have been Elden Ring at the age before the Erdtree. In the age before the Erdtree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. This is another inference that you can make. Something even stronger, more powerful, a godlike figure guiding this Dragon Lord plus Sudasax left. Like, just sort of up and vanished, bounced the fuck out, be gone, right? So we know this is where you start to piece together, oh, it's not just the greater will living incarnation of the concept of order. That's just one. This greater will happens to be the living incarnation and concept of order. Well, the Elden Beast is also that. Anyway, this particular greater will is all about the concept of order. But that must mean there are other greater wills out there that exert their influence in other ways that aren't order. So that's, like I said, I actually think that the cosmology and the idea of what they've come up with for how things tie together with one another is interesting. Yeah, and I am actually missing a number of some remembrances that I used for items at some point, I'm pretty sure. But there is a mausoleum thingy outside here. Wait, this will be faster. That we can go look at all of them really quick, because there's a couple of other ones that have really interesting descriptions that are informative. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Doesn't say anything about being a sister at all. I don't know where you're getting that. It just says that she was a princess. That's it. No relation mentioned whatsoever. I thought maybe I had used some. But that list looked... I have 16 in my inventory. There's one. I've used one. I think I used Malekith's, actually. So, I guess I'm still hoarding all the other ones. Well, anyway, I guess the Citadel is mostly done. I'm going to go in from here next time, I think, and see if I can make my way in the direction I want to go in. Yeah, I kind of almost accurately predicted that at a certain point there that the direction I was heading was unlikely to be fruitful in terms of finding the thing I wanted, and I was right. Going in through the front door just led me directly to the top, which was Mesmer, which I assumed based on what everybody was saying. Oh. Oh. Alright, never mind. Shit. Maybe I can make this jump? No, that's too far. I'm pretty sure. But I bet I can fall down on that. And I bet that's what you're supposed to do. Yep. Crab eggs. Were those yours? I'm sorry. Oh, little crabs. Doing little crab things. Hello, boys. So yeah, we'll go in and we'll explore this next time. See if I can find a way to drain the water, because I think that might actually be a thing we can do, judging by that elevator that goes into the water. Precious required item ahead. Seek precious item. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna like this very much, am I? How much regret am I about to be filled with? On a scale of 1 to 10. It's gonna be a 10! Alright, we're chilling. Oh. It's an orange one. Whatever fucked up thing is swimming down there, can you just come up here? I can hear you. I hate that. Oh, it's not even that cool. I don't think it's a fish. I actually think I know what it is. I think it's another, one of the, the fucking underground tree snake dragon thingies. I don't remember what they're called. Why can't I think of what they're called? The ones that predominantly dropped the golden seeds. Literally can't think of what these things are called. It's like Erdtree Beast or something like that. It's the Erdtree dragons, the ugly ones that are annoying to fight. It's not a fish. I understand your desire for fish. It's not a fish. I kind of actually almost wish it was a fish, because if I can drain the water, then obviously it would just die because it would drown, right? And I wouldn't have to fight it. But I don't think that thing's going to drown. Stealth ahead. Can it do anything to me? I don't think it can even do it. Like, I don't think it can do anything. I think I'm an unkillable god. Okay, I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to explore this whole place right now. So, if it swims in the water, it's a fish. I'm not surprised that you have sort of like a naive and childlike view of the world in that regard, but that is not actually the only definition of a fish. I know that that comes as a bit of a shock, I'm sure. We'll get through this together, but gonna need you to accept that there are other things that can swim underwater that aren't fish, and there are fish that don't swim underwater. Kind of. Okay, we'll stop there. I'm gonna make the plan for next time, routing through the rest of this area, and maybe praying that we end up over here. Still really hoping for that. Still really want the dream to be alive and be true and real. And obviously, like I said, it looks like the goal here is to follow the Grace this way across the bridge to Rao. Rao is this big green lush looking place. I might do that, or if I find something more interesting, I'll do that instead, because I do what I want. And maybe someday I will find this map and explore some of the places that I didn't explore down in this area. Maybe someday. We can all hope and dream, and until then, we have Dragon Quest tomorrow night and Saturday. Dragon Quest 8. Which I may or may not be nearing the end of that game. I think we're actually getting very close to being done with that. I don't know that I would say there's a chance I'll finish it this weekend, but I would say that maybe there isn't not a chance that I'll finish it this weekend. And if I do, I'm going to take a break and make sure I finish Elden Ring before I start Dragon Quest 9. Just full transparency, we'll probably take a little break between 8 and 9 so that I can finish this and go back to a 2-game schedule. So that we can get more time in for Red Dead Redemption 2, which is only on Sundays right now, but if I'm back to 2 games, we'll do it on Sundays and Tuesdays. And I also don't want to load up my schedule with more bullshit, because we have about a half a month left until it's October. And I do intend on playing a non-zero number of spooky games for October. So, that is it for me for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it might be for you. And I will see you guys later.